Happy Wednesday, and welcome into the PHNX Sun Devils show. I'm Anthony Totri, joined once again by Shane Diefenbach.
Slightly less wise.
Slightly less wise. Well, he's always wise. He's just missing some teeth now, I guess, right?
Only three.
Only three?
I didn't get the fourth one out. My shit hurts, guys.
This is Shane's flu game.
Yeah, it's okay. You got this.
As I said earlier, anybody can go out there and throw up on the basketball court. This isn't my flu game if I don't perform.
That's true. That's very true. But yeah, if you're wondering why Shane is going to be a little bit quieter, that's probably why. It's because my man's missing some teeth. Other than that, though, you're good? Everything's good? Okay, then let's get straight into it.
I feel like this on my computer. It says death spelled out in children's block letters.
Oh my gosh. That seems aggressive.
No, I feel like.
Okay, that's fair, I guess. We got a couple things that I want to get to today. I figured we're about halfway through 2023 already. Okay. So with that in mind,
it's
6 month
birthday.
Whatever. Almost what?
It's almost my birthday.
It is almost your birthday. You want some teeth or some wisdom?
Yeah, I want some more teeth.
Okay.
For my birthday, I'm going to ask the doctor to put the teeth back in.
That would be just wildly fucked up.
You talk about torture. That's probably the worst thing you could do to somebody.
Can you put the teeth back in my mouth? Yeah, that'd be pretty wild. So, yes, 6 month a year, whatever. We've got a couple, I don't want to call them harsh realities, but 6 realities that Arizona State fans and Pac-12 fans, I feel like, need to come to grips with in 2023. A lot of this is stemmed off of just stuff that I've read and seen over the course of the last 6 months. Whether that be rumor or people being hopeful about some certain things or being unhopeful about some certain things. So I want to just get into these right off the bat. Okay. First and foremost, this one comes off of the Ray Anderson interview that we did yesterday.
Great interview, by the way.
Thank you. Arizona State is not leaving the Pac-12. It's not happening. Not anytime soon. It's not happening this season. It's probably not happening next season. It's probably not happening in the next half decade.
When I talked to Stuart Mandel, he said it wouldn't happen I said in 10 years, and he'd say they're still being the Pac-12.
Yeah, it's everybody that believes and wants to believe that they're headed to the Big 12 or the Big 10 or that them and some other conference are going to join forces. It's a great pipe dream to have, but it's not happening. You've heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Ray Anderson told you. It's not happening.
Is that a saying?
Straight from the horse's mouth?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, isn't that a saying? That sounds like a saying.
That sounds like you're calling Ray Anderson a horse.
Oh.
Which is crazy.
Are you looking it up, Leah?
It is a phrase.
Let's go! And
Directly from the source what it means.
What the fuck?
I can't believe you've never heard that before.
Oh, okay. Don't act like everything you say is always
correct.
Always right.
Usually he combines two phrases.
Yeah, normally I combine.
That's why I thought I don't know.
No, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair
you
enough.
thought that would have been a crazy combination.
Straight from the well and horse advice from a horse. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. It's not happening. Arizona State is not leaving the Pac-12. Not now, not later, not any time in between right now. It's something that I think ASU fans just need to come to grips with. And I think probably the fans that dislike Ray Anderson, the fans that dislike Michael Crow, because that they aren't headed to the Big 12 and that they're going to get left behind, you just need to give up on it, and you need to be like, you just need to settle in where you're at, because you're not going anywhere anytime soon. I feel like that's everybody, because of the conference realignment thing, wants to talk about it, and they want their team to somehow be included in it all. But Arizona State is not, it's not happening. We've heard it multiple times. Like, do you think that is something that like ASU fans can just move on from, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, the casual ASU fan isn't stuck on it. It's the people that are diehard fans of this school. I think need to, and I think they do understand that. But going in tune with that, my second thing that people need to come to grips with is that this TV deal is going to get done. It's going to happen soon. It's probably going to be a little less than what you would expect, but it's going to be enough money to keep a lot of schools in, and maybe bring some schools in from out of the conference. Ray said in you guys' interview yesterday, something that Stuart said he's been hearing, that it's been 2 weeks for months now, and he keeps saying 2 weeks. But I think now the understanding is that they don't really have time. They have to figure this out soon. And with, the Mountain West rights or the Mountain West deals increasing for the payoff if you have to leave. I fucking can't think of a word right now for it. The fee for leaving a conference is going to increase soon. That means they have to get a deal soon if they want to replace somebody. So yeah, it's going to happen.
Yeah, no, TV deal is certainly going to happen. And this isn't one of the things that I'm going to add to the list, but like, it's not going to be in the ballpark of the SEC. It's not going to be in the ballpark of the Big Ten.
I think it's going to be in the ballpark of the Big 12.
The Big 12, though, is different than the other two.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
People don't think it's even going to come close to that. I think it's going to be more, maybe.
And I think that's, in terms of the Big 12, I think that's another thing, and this isn't part of my 6, but like ASU is closer to the Big 12 than they are the Big 10 and the SEC, and I think there are some Pac-12 fans. This is more of a Pac-12 fan thing. Like people that are the Utah fans or the Oregon fans or whatever that, oh yeah, the Pac-12 is, the third best Power 5 conference. For everybody that's saying that, you need to just stop, because that's maybe they're working their way there, but right now the Big 12 is still, I feel like, got a pretty firm grip on that third spot, just with what they've accomplished overall in basketball and football over the last 5 to 10 years is I would say a bigger resume than the Pac-12 and the ACC, of course, obviously. It's just, again, it blows my mind. But back to the list. The third thing on this list of 6 for me, Ray Anderson is not going anywhere. Okay? Oh my gosh. The amount of times that we posted the graphic or the interview or whatever of like, hey, come look what Ray had to say. Which, again, if you're an ASU fan, guess what? Love, hate, whatever, you should want to sit down and listen to what he's got to say, right? Like, this is your source. This is your guy, right? Whether you like him or not, this is the guy running the ship. He's not going anywhere. He's entering year 10. They just got a new football coach. The basketball coach just got an extension. Willie Bloomquist, obviously, was a downward spiral at the end of year 2, but overall year 2 for Willie Bloomquist and ASU baseball was a success. You look at the 3 revenue sports, they're all somewhat, you could argue, headed on the way up.
Olympic sports.
Well, you're right. Well, the revenue sports, yes, and the Olympic sports are great. Pretty much across the board. Like, everyone has their reasons for not liking Ray and for not liking Michael Crow, and they are what they are, and some of them are justified, some of them are not. But at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. And currently, if you look at what ASU is doing across the board as an athletic program as a whole, not just with football or basketball or baseball, which we just touched on, are all doing pretty decently right now.
Yeah. But here's what we're not going to do. And Totri, I know you agree with this. I don't want to speak for you, but I'm pretty sure you agree with me. We're not going to become, your local news that has, ASU's hand in their cookie jar. And we're not going to just say everything is good when it's not. We will tell you when things aren't good. But I just want to get that out of the way, that just because Ray Anderson was on our show and we talked to him about what was successful and what, is going to be the ASU for the next 5 years, it also doesn't mean that we're just buddy and everything's all well and good. I still need to see improvement.
Yeah. Absolutely. There are things that need to change across the board, right? And I feel like, do a pretty good job. And if you watched us before from the basketball post games or the football post games, or even the softball season, right? Like, there are things that we want to see change, that we ask to see change, that we get fucking exhausted of having to see time and time again when they don't change. And we call them out. We call the players out. We call the coaches out. We call the administration out. It's what we do. Joe in the chat, don't give Ray credit for making the desired hires of the fans. He put us in the situation with football and baseball. What do you mean, don't give Ray credit for making the desired hires of the fans?
He's saying...
Don't give Ray credit for hiring Kenny Dillingham?
Well, yeah, he's saying the fans pushed him to that, which, I mean, I don't completely agree with, but...
But that confuses me. And I would love to have this conversation with you, Joe. I'm just like, I'm curious, right? If the best man for a job is the most liked man for the job as well, and you make the hire, how do you not give the guy credit for making that hire? It doesn't just because the fans want. It's like the fans wanted him first, so Ray doesn't get credit for making the hire.
This also goes back to what we were saying right when Kenny got hired. We were all very excited, and it was a guy that I was pushing for months before before Herm even got fired. And we were all very excited about that. But Sean made a great point. Let's just remember how we're feeling right now. So in 5 years, if this doesn't work, we can remember that, oh shit, we were excited for this.
Yeah.
Things go different ways.
Absolutely. It's gonna be an interesting cycle, but again, the main point of it all is everybody barking on our Twitter comments saying, I'm not gonna listen unless Ray's fired on the podcast or he announces retirement.
That'd be crazy.
That's not going to happen. And if he does, I mean, shit, we'll definitely give him a call. We'll let you guys know.
We'll be like, hey, Ray, Michael's actually calling in. He wants to meet you at Sun Devil Stadium on the field with Kenny.
Oh, no.
Wait, no. Could you imagine, like, you have Ray on, you're like, hold on. We're getting another call, and it's Michael Crow, and then you guys just sit back while you watch, like, Michael Crow fire Ray Anderson?
While those two have a meeting?
That would be wow.
That would be pretty crazy. Not as crazy as the deals they got going on over at Circle K, but that would be pretty crazy. Guys, if you didn't know, Circle K, your one-stop shop for Polar Pops and for great deals on iced coffee, 12 packs of beer, Red Bull, Monsters, energy drinks, chips, anything and everything under the sun, and make sure you're not missing out on all the great stuff. Right now, text PHNX to 31310 to join their SMS subscriber club. Get a buy one, get one free offer on 32-ounce Polar Pops. Head to circlek.com/store-locator to find Circle K's near you. What? I thought you were like super, super concerned about something. No? Okay. Well, that's totally fair. When you recover, when I recover, when Sean recovers, got to hit the links again.
No, Sean's not allowed.
Sean's not allowed to hit the links? Why?
Because he's no longer with us.
He's dead?
No, he's no longer with us.
Oh, okay, you're right. So when we recover, we can hit the links?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can call Jalen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fair. Totally fair, guys. And of course, when we hit Dobson Ranch, we're going to do it in our Pins and Aces. If you didn't know, Pins and Aces is the official golf apparel partner of PHNX and ALLCITY. Guys, they've got some super comfy and some super affordable golf apparel, guys. It's super, super awesome. If you were out at our Keeping It 100 golf event and you got the Phoenix little polo out there, that thing is the best t-shirt, best golf polo that I have seen. No?
I never got one.
You never got one?
Nope. I was snaked.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Snakes in the grass, man. Snakes in the grass. Guys, they make amazing polos, hats, golf bags, and more. Check out pinsandaces.com and use code PHNX to receive 15% off your first order and get free shipping. Again, that's pinsandaces.com.
Here's something else that people need to figure out, and this is something that I've been clamoring about for a very long time. Your fan support isn't going to change around ASU unless the fans change their attitude about athletics.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard because it's a vicious cycle. You know, you're saying replace this guy or I'm not going to support, and then also going, why is nobody supporting this team? And blind optimism is great, and sometimes it's to the point of it doesn't help, or it will always help, but it's to the point of, I'm sorry, I can't think today, guys. I'm not on my A game. Blind support is all well and good, but you have to be the change that you're talking about. You can't just say things and not show up to the games. I was at all of those basketball games last year. I felt like I was at an open circuit tournament for AAU. Like, there's just no one there. And whether that is changing how ASU handles alumni or ASU alumni changing how they handle with ASU, something needs to change, because we're not going to see any change in fan support unless the idea of it around it changes first.
Yeah, absolutely. On that same token, right, the fifth thing that we've got on this list is, in terms of fan support, it's coming out to all the games, even the arenas you don't like, including DFA, guys. DFA is going to be the home for Arizona State for the foreseeable future. Okay, obviously everything with the Arizona Coyotes and that in the TED over in Tempe would have been fun, would have been great, would have been awesome, but that's simply not happening anymore. And they're not going to go build a new arena anytime soon. It's just not happening. DFA is going to be the place for Arizona State basketball. You can hope that at some point maybe some renovations are done, but again, like
I think the what fans need to come to grips with here is that DFA is not going to get renovated. That's what I think.
Okay.
I think they could knock it down and build somewhere new. It's going to be a while, but DFA is not going to get renovated, and we've heard that from Ray. We've heard that from Michael Crow. We've heard that from Bobby Hurley that it doesn't affect it. We've heard it. I just don't think the renovations are going to happen before it would get knocked down. But I could be wrong.
Just own it. It's your basketball arena. Like, I know it sucks.
I know it smells.
I know it's old.
It doesn't smell, actually.
They do
a good job of maintaining
think
it.
Think of DFA like your old grandpa that like you'd never see, and
What?
he's
Go
just
see your grandpa, guys.
just kind of old. He smells, but he's your grandpa. Like, come on, like show him some love. Okay, go say hi. Okay, he plays twice a week. Like, come on,
Go visit your grandpa.
go visit your grandpa, chat. Like, what are we doing?
He just sent
Come
you a
on
very
now.
sad text.
Oh no, that's
He
so
said,
awful.
my bones are withering away.
Wow.
And that's DFA. That's pipes and. Hold on now.
Jose in the chat, rant approved. I understand we as fans need to do our part. Something as simple as just showing up or just hitting a like helps a lot. Do your part. It's that simple. Absolutely. Joe, Ray will be the first one to say you wanted these guys and it didn't work out if Willie or Dilly don't work out. Well, that's that's such a hypothetical situation. Like right now, Willie's here and Dilly's here, and just be fine with it. At the end of the day, Ray's the one that gave the green light. It happened. Okay? Regardless of what happens at the end of it, is what it is. We can't sit here and be like, oh, the fans were the ones that wanted Kenny, so Ray doesn't get any credit. How does that make any sort of sense? If the fans wanted, there were fans that wanted Sean Aguano to be the head coach, and Kenny Dillingham got hired and maintained and retained Sean Aguano. What does that mean? What do those fans do? Does Ray get credit there? Does he get yelled at for not hiring Aguano? Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, he made the hire, and that's that.
Well, here's something. Here's my sixth thing.
Okay.
And it's something that we need to come to grips with.
Okay.
The relationship between Ray Anderson and ASU fans is toast. It's done. Like, you can't do anything to convince them otherwise. You can think what you want about this. You can think what you want about that.
God, I love toast.
But at the end of the day, I wish I could fucking eat toast right now.
God, I fucking love
But at
toast.
the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter what he does, wrong or right. It's never going to be construed. Well, I'm about to rhyme in a good light. But that's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
I mean, he hired my favorite coaching candidate out there in Kenny Dillingham, and I thought everyone was going to be ready to go and excited, and instead, and for reasons that I can understand, guys like Joe are like, well, this isn't just because of him. We did this, and that's fair. Like, you can think that, but at the end of the day, there's a guy that's pushing the buttons and making the calls, and yeah.
I'm just, and I know there are a lot of little things, and for anybody in the chat that doesn't like Ray Anderson, like, again, which is probably everybody,
The entire chat.
I know I'm just curious as to what specific hire, what specific situation, what specific program has like really tainted your view on Ray and that situation. I'm just super curious about it, because again, like I started the whole thing off with, I think there are certainly reasons to not like Ray Anderson. There's reasons to be on his side. I know everybody has their different side of things. That's why I'm just kind of curious. Joe in the chat, Ray going on podcast and excusing poll results because it's been a long time since ASU has done anything is spitting in the face of ASU fans. You agree with that?
I mean, it's a workaround way of, I don't know. I would like to see examples of that. I don't know if he did that on this and saying that I don't. Did he say that the poll results recently are excused because they haven't done anything in a while on our show?
No, it didn't feel like there was excuses necessarily. Joe, the clip of him telling a fan at a basketball game, we'll show you about Herm, and then being dead wrong is a prime example of his bullshit. Yeah, no, absolutely. That is absolutely something that an athletic director shouldn't do. And again, I full-heartedly see that as a justifiable reason for disliking Ray Anderson. Again, I'm not saying that liking him or disliking him is wrong or right. I'm just what?
Look, I think the
fan in that context was also
the response is, yeah, I get that, and I'm sure he would tell you that he probably shouldn't do that, but at the same time, let's not just berate grown men in public while other grown men do that. Let's not do that.
Can I say something too? Mm-hmm. I literally don't know anything about this. Like, I'm a U of A grad, so I have no relation with Ray Anderson, but like, isn't it Ray Anderson's job at the time to like stand by his hires?
Yeah, he will always, but that's to a fault, and that's what a lot of people are upset with, is especially the Herm Edwards hire. People are very upset that he stood by his hire when it clearly wasn't working, and then they lost to Eastern Michigan, and that's a big fault of it. But
that's fair. But I guess then that's like your right to have the opinion about it.
This is a totally obviously a hypothetical question.
Oh no.
Well, okay. I guess it's not hypothetical, but do you think ASU fans have the same beef with Ray Anderson if they don't make the Herm hire?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think Herm intensified it?
Yeah. But yeah.
Like it was already an open cut, and the Herm thing was just like rubbing alcohol all over it?
No. It was like, what's not good for a wound?
Mustard?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, somebody just squirted a bottle of mustard in your open wound. On that note, guys, I want to tell you...
Herm Mustard Edwards. Herman Mustard. Remember, he doesn't have a middle name.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's his middle name.
Mustard?
Herman Mustard Edwards.
Okay, sure. On that note, guys, I want to tell you a little bit about Illegal Pete's. They've got some great deals always for the start of the week. I know it is Wednesday, but looking forward to next Monday. They've got Margarita Monday, exclusive to Arizona locations, $3 margs all day, every Monday. Of course, nothing brightens up that Monday mood more than soaking up the sun with a few margs. And then Tuesday, they've got Taco Tuesdays, $2 tacos all day, every Tuesday. Enjoy your favorite chicken, pork, and veggie tacos for just $2. So swing by and start your week off the right way over at Illegal Pete's. And when you're taking in just the amazing patio vibes that they have over at Illegal Pete's, make sure you don't forget your Shady Rays, because the sun's out. It's going to be bright out. The haters are always out. You got to block them out with your Shady Rays. And if you don't love your Shady Rays, exchange for a new pair or return them for free within 30 days. There's no risk when you shop. Their team always has your back. And exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Go to shadyrays.com and use code PHNX for 50% off 2+ pairs of polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself. The shades are rated 5 stars by over 250,000 people. Okay. Joe. He excuses lack of results on Brad Denny's podcast. His job is to get us to the next level, and excusing it because it's been a long time doesn't result in supporting him. Well, it's not our podcast. I don't know what to tell you about another guy's podcast. I can't tell you what Ray says on this podcast. I don't know what to tell you. Anything else on the 6 things, the 6 realities, if you will? No? Ready to move on?
I suppose we weren't having this conversation today because I have so much more to say. I just can't form a thought. And I'm sure we'll be talking about this the rest of the off season. So I apologize for being quiet on a day where there's a lot of conversation going on in the chat. I can't think.
It's okay. It's okay. Zona, love you, man. That's all I'm going to say. Guys, it is Wednesday. We're going to put a pin in this conversation, okay? Because like Shane said, there's still a lot that we could talk about. And it is only June. So there is plenty to discuss in terms of Ray Anderson, Michael Crow, even Herm Edwards, if you will.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. At a certain point, I've got something for you. Want to run it by you?
Are we talking about his was it lotion brand? What was it?
Does Herm have a lotion brand?
No, remember?
Oh, Derm with
yeah,
Herm.
it was dermatology brand.
Yeah, his dermatology brand.
Derm with Herm.
Derm with Herm. But guys, again, if you're frequent listeners of the show, you know that I've been sick the last like 5-6 days, whatever. Shane obviously had his wisdom teeth pulled. So he's going through it, and it's been It's been a 5-day stretch. Leah can attest to this. The office is just kind of going through it all, to be honest with you. But it is Wednesday, so it's a Snake Draft Wednesday. That's not going to stop us. And in honor of the fact that Shane and I are both getting our ass kicked in the mouth, we I didn't know of a better way to.
What the fuck?
We are going to be snake draft. Look at your face.
What the fuck was that?
We're going to be snake drafting.
Ass kicked in the mouth? So bad.
Woo! We are going to be.
Speak for a living.
Yeah, I know. We are going to be snake drafting. What?
That Sheen?
Yeah, get over it. God damn. God, I felt bad for you. We are going to be snake drafting soft, soothing foods and drinks for when you're sick, etc. Okay, does that work with you?
Yeah, that's always worked with me.
Okay. Well, I won the last draft.
Shit for brains.
Wow, you're a fucking
Okay,
asshole.
I'm done.
Okay. So I'm going to go first.
Uh-huh.
So, you know what to say, Shane.
You touch you now on the clock.
Give me soup. Just give me soup. It's easy. It's reliable. There's a bunch of different flavors. Huh?
Okay, don't be mean to me now. I've spent the last 3 days eating soup. I hate it now. Soup sucks.
No, it doesn't
Yes,
suck,
it
bro.
does.
It doesn't suck.
Chicken
It's
noodle
great
soup
for
is
your
so
throat.
ass.
No,
Noodle
it's
It's
soup-
ass because you put it
Yeah,
in a blender with
No, I just ate it
saltines.
for real today.
Oh.
Ass. I've always hated chicken noodle soup. It's so
Okay, well, there's a bunch of different soups.
Yeah, I love tomato soup, but only when I'm dipping grilled cheese in it, dog.
Okay, there's
Give me a-
more soups than just that.
Give me a smoothie. So,
Damn it, that was a good pick.
Yeah, that's and you know what sucks? Can't drink smoothies out of a straw right now because I got my fucking wisdom teeth out. And next, give me the better alternative to a smoothie: ice cream.
Damn. Oh wow, I might get swept here.
Fucking soup.
Soup's a
Really?
solid pick.
What are we, poor British people in the 1800s?
Wow, you just clowned on everybody who loves
They
soup.
call the books "Chicken Soup for the Soul."
Yeah,
for a
those
reason.
books suck.
Oh my god!
Why are you so?
What do you think British people called soup? Hot liquid chaps.
Hot liquid chaps.
Yeah.
What?
What's your next pick, Anthony?
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna get creamed on this.
Dog. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Give me toast. Okay, it's another safe, reliable option.
My God.
What?
You just drafted Luke Musgrave second overall.
You don't like toast? You just said you wanted toast earlier.
As a soothing food?
It's good for tummy problems.
Okay, I guess, yeah, Mr. Tummy.
It's good for tummy problems.
Okay, Dr. Tummy Ache.
I do have tummy aches a lot.
Next pick. what
Deal
do you
with
got?
it. Jello. Give me Jello. I fuck with Jello. I love Jello.
Dude.
If you don't like Jello, you're wrong. Shane is clearly not in favor of Jello.
Ugh.
What?
It's just, I mean, you're going to get killed here. Tea? Hot
Oh,
tea?
dude, I blanked, man.
God, tea is so good. Now I don't know what to pick.
I fumbled the bag.
Yeah, you did.
I got one that I really don't. If you take this, you win the draft immediately. I think you already won, but there is one specific thing that you could.
So just going to draft like water and salt mixture.
Salt water. Oh my god. Just don't take what I need.
I'm just thinking. I don't know what to. Yeah. Hey, look it up.
No, come on. What do you got?
I don't know. I don't know.
There's a specific thing that I'm gonna draft
Okay.
when you're finished here.
Hold
Just what do you like?
on. I gotta do some research here. There's still a lot on the board. Oh, orange juice.
Fuck you, man!
That's like my go-to.
I
In
just
college, when I used to get sick, I'd just down a gallon of orange juice.
You're
getting smoked.
I fucked up. Yeah, no, I did a horrible job with this draft. Horrible, just absolutely horrible. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go down with the ship then. This is just gonna be, give me yogurt. Give me yogurt.
Yogurt sucks for like a cold because it creates more mucus. Anything with dairy, terrible for a cold.
Okay. Well, I don't need to give the people more reasons not to vote for me. You already got the fucking dream team over there.
What?
I just thought of something that's gone undrafted. So
give me honey.
Still 2 more picks.
Give me honey.
Honey's good.
It's good for your throat. To round out my shitty ass fucking list.
Okay.
God, I choked, man. I choked when we got to the second round. See, this is what happens when I don't prep. That's what happens.
Should I just draft water?
Oh
my.
I fucked up, man.
Thought of something, but I'm just gonna draft water.
Such a safe pick.
Okay, so the thing that I thought of, and well, no, I didn't think of it, but someone in the chat said it, like Gatorade for electrolytes.
I was gonna say that.
This is what happened when.
That's what I forgot.
I'm sick. I'm sick, and this is what happens when I get sick.
Chowder does go crazy. Is chowder a soup technically?
Give it to me.
I mean.
Yeah, I get all hot liquids.
Oh, I want wontons.
Can you eat wontons?
Yeah, maybe. Pho? Is pho a soup?
Yeah, pho's a soup. Yeah. I don't know if I'd go for it when I'm sick, though.
Oh, I would.
Really?
I would indulge.
You would indulge in the pho? Okay, well, I'm going to indulge in the Burrito Express.
Wait, do you want to go over your picks?
Yeah, let's go over the picks. My list of bench warmers includes soup, toast, Jell-O, yogurt, and honey. After further review, it's not nearly as bad as I thought.
It's pretty awful.
But when you realize that there's only one other person drafting, then you realize it's a pretty shitty list.
Smoothie, ice cream, and tea should have gone 1, 2, 3. And then I got orange juice and water.
Orange juice is a solid pick. What?
My shit hurts so bad right now.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe you should go get a burrito. Guys, Burrito Express, they've got locations all over.
You know how badly I wish I could?
I had one yesterday. It was fire.
Yeah.
I had one today.
Oh, Sean had one too.
This is like at the when you surrender in chess.
Just lay it down.
It's the podcasting version.
Guys, Burrito Express, they got locations all over the valley. Their food is literally amazing. It's so good that it has people who are literally missing teeth begging for a burrito, i.e. Shane Diefenbach to my left. Guys, check him out and give him a follow on social at Burrito EXP. And the best thing to wash down your burrito is a Four Peaks. You can get one just about anywhere, but check out Four Peaks 8th Street Pub. Guys, it's a great place for vibes, great place for the brews, whether that be your Wow, your Peach Ale, your Hazy, your Kilt Lifter. They got it all over at Four Peaks. Check out at Four Peaks Brew or at Four Peaks Pub to keep up with the latest at Arizona's hometown brewery. You do got to be 21 or older to drink Four Peaks, and please drink responsibly. Shane, anything else today?
Yeah, sorry I wasn't on top of it. Hopefully better tomorrow.
It's okay. It's okay. This wasn't your flu game. This was just a game you had the flu.
I just threw up on the court.
Yeah, pretty much. Guys, if you enjoyed the content, or if you really want to see what Shane is capable of, come back tomorrow, Thursday at 2 p.m. But for now, and give us a follow at PHNX _ Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony _ Totri. You can follow Shane at Shane Deef.
Ouch.
We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.